Good afternoon, citizens of Monticello, friends and family. We are going to dispel all the myths, I hope, with this video about filling out your census. Most of you have probably already gotten them in the mail. I got mine. So we're going to fill mine out together right here, and you can see the truth about what kinds of questions are on the census and really and truly how long it takes. All right. I opened my envelope and it says start here. So there were just a few instructions, but they weren't anything dire. There was nothing in there that people can't understand. So I'm going to start with question 1. How many people are living or staying in my house, apartment, or mobile home on April 1st, 2020? And that would be 2. So I wrote 02. Question number 2. Were there any additional people staying here on April 1st that you did not include in question 1? And I wrote, I marked an X in the blank that says children related or unrelated, such as newborn babies, grandchildren, or foster children. Question number 3, is this house, apartment, or mobile home, and the answers are owned by you or someone in this household with a mortgage or loan, include home equity loans, owned by you or someone in this household free and clear without a mortgage or loan, rented, or occupied without payment of rent. So I marked the first blank, which is owned by you or someone in this household with a mortgage or loan, because that is my particular situation. Okay, what is your telephone number? We will only contact you if needed for official Census Bureau business. So I put my cell phone number in the blanks. Question number 5, please provide information for each person living here. If there is someone living here who pays the rent or owns the residence, start by listing him or her as person 1. If the owner of the person who pays the rent does not live here, start by listing any adult living here as person 1. So I entered my first name, my middle initial, and my last name, which was Leslie P. Chase. What is the person's sex, male or female? I chose female. What is person 1's age, and what is person 1's date of birth? So I wrote 57 years, and print the numbers in the boxes for the month, day, and year of birth. So that was 10/9/1962. So anybody that wants to scam me, I guess you have all my info now, except for my social security number, which is not asked on this form. Okay, question number 8, is person 1 of Hispanic, Latino, or Spanish origin? And I responded no, not of Hispanic, Latino, or Spanish origin. And then the other answers are yes, Mexican, Mexican-American, or Chicano, yes, Puerto Rican, yes, Cuban, yes, another Hispanic, Latino, or Spanish origin. And then they want you to print that origin. For example, Salvadorian, Dominican, Colombian, Guatemalan, Spaniard, Ecuadorian, etc. Okay, question number 9. What is person number 1's race? So I put an X by white. It says print, or for example, German, Irish, English, Italian, Lebanese, Egyptian, etc. I have no idea. My family thinks we're Scottish, so I wrote Scottish. The other options are black or African American, and in that area they want you to print, for example, African American, Jamaican, Nigerian, Ethiopian, Somalia, etc. The next blank is American Indian or Alaska Native, and you print Mayan, Aztec, native village of Barrow. I don't even know what that is. I've never heard of that place. Traditional government, non-Eskimo community, etc. And then there's a space for Chinese, Filipino, Asian Indian, Vietnamese, Korean, Japanese, Native Hawaiian, Samoan, and a couple others. And then there is some other race, and you print that race or origin in that blank. That was all question number 9. And then they want you to start filling out for person number 2. And that would be my youngest daughter. Most of you know her, Madison. So I put Madison, her middle initial, and her last name in there. And does this person usually live or stay somewhere else? I marked no. So if they're away for college, then you would mark yes for college, yes for military assignment, yes for job or business, yes in a nursing home, yes with a parent or other relative, yes at a seasonal or second residence, Yes, in a jail or prison. Yes, for another reason. And then the next question is, how is this person related to person 1? Biological son or daughter is what I marked. There are lots of options: father, mother, grandchild, parent-in-law, son-in-law, daughter-in-law, other relative, roommate or housemate, foster child, other non-related, adopted son or daughter, stepson or stepdaughter, brother or sister, lots of same-sex husband and wife, spouse, same-sex unmarried partner. There are lots of options to choose from. You just find the one that fits you best and fill that out. What is this person's sex? So I marked female. What is this person's age? And what is this person's date of birth? So I put her age in and her date of birth. And in months, the day, and then the year. And then, is this person of Hispanic, Latino, or Spanish origin? I marked no. What is this person's race? The first one option is white. So I marked white. It again wants to know the your origin, so I put Scottish because that matches mine, because I don't know it really other than that. Okay, and then there's person number 3, and I wrote my third daughter, or my first daughter's name, but she is person number 3 on this because she doesn't live there all the time. And I wrote, it says, does this person usually live or stay somewhere else? And I wrote yes for college. There was no yes for professional school, so I consider that she's completely not educated yet. She's in professional school, so that's what I marked, yes for college. What is this person's sex? Female. What's her age and her birth date? I put her age and her birth date in there, again in the month, the day, and the year that she was born. Is this person Hispanic, Latino, or Spanish origin? No. What is this person's race? White. And they wanted to know the origin, so I wrote Scottish in. And that is all. My census is filled out. Now all you have to do is fold it back up, put it in the prepaid envelope that they gave you, and mail it back. If you don't want to fill it out by hand, there is a website that you may go to. It's my2020 census.gov. That's my2020 census.gov. There's also a phone number you can call. That is 844-330-2020. Again, that's 844-330-2020. There's a customer service number. If you didn't get those other numbers, or if you need help filling it out, you can call our office. You can call the customer service number that the Census Bureau provides, and if you call our office, we'll give you that number. Yesterday, there's a map given to us to use that lets us know how many of our residents have filled out the census. So far, 20.5% of Arkansans have filled it out. Monticello is actually a little bit higher than that. I think we're at 21.8%. So I was pleased, but we have a long way to go to get to 100%, and that's where we really need to go. Let's see, April 1st is Census Day, and that's an important day. If you haven't filled it out before now, maybe you want to do it on the day that most Americans are supposed to fill it out, and that's on April 1st, Census Day. So it's April Fool's. It's not, you don't have to fill it out on that day. It's just the day that the Census Bureau set aside to mark, to say, let's all get it filled out in one day. There are a lot of ways that this information is used, and we'll post this on our Facebook page so you can see it, but a lot of the really important issues I highlighted, and that is the biggest one: the distribution of $675 billion federal and state funds is distributed by the number of residents you have in your city, township, county, and state. Okay, that's a lot of money, and we need our fair share of it. We have a lot of things that we need to do, and a lot of things that I'm excited about that we'd like to do, but we can't do it without money. So $675 billion, it's important. Let's see. Reappointing seats in the House of Representatives. That's another really big deal. They're going to redistrict our state based on our census numbers. So we need every vote, every representative that we can find, we need everybody to be counted. Drawing school district boundaries. Let's see, I already said that one. Forecasting future transportation needs for all segments of the population. Planning for hospitals, nursing homes, clinics, and the location of other health services. Forecasting future housing needs for all segments of the population. Directing funds for services for people in poverty. Development of rural areas. Estimating the number of people displaced by natural disasters, such as COVID-19 virus. So we're going to, again, post this on our Facebook page. I hope you'll take a minute to read it and make yourselves aware. And please fill out your census. It doesn't take very long. It takes less time if you're reading it yourself and filling it out. And I've done mine. So have several of our council members, and we hope that you'll do yours too. Thank you.